Alright, Sean here, and today we're going to talk about good things and bad things about the new generation BMW 3 Series. This is the G20 series, so I'll just quickly run through a couple of the things I find really good about it, as well as some of the not so good things about this car here. So what we have right under the hood here is the BMW B48 engine. It's a renowned engine. What we have starting off is the 320i with 184 horsepower and 300 Newton meters of torque. So stepping up is the 330i. Yeah, we only get petrol variants mostly in Singapore. The 330i has 254 horsepower. And then of course stepping next up is the M340i with a 3-litre inline 6 engine. So it's kind of interesting now. Now the 330i doesn't have a 6-cylinder. It's this same B48 inline 4-cylinder direct injected throughout the range.
They are all single turbo twin spoke engines with different stages of tune.
Even on the way down to the 318i. So the 318i now sees the return of a 4-cylinder engine. The previous generation had a 3-cylinder 1.5-litre engine. The previous 316i had a 4-cylinder 1.6-litre engine, which was upgraded into the later generations of the F33 series to a 3-cylinder 1.5-litre engine. So it's kind of interesting to see BMW now using this 2-litre engine throughout the entire range, from the 318i, the 320i, the 330i, only reserving the inline 6-cylinder engine previously seen on the 330i, now in the M340i. So the thing really great about this new G20 is the engine. It's a really torquey engine. You get 300 Newton meters of torque even below 2000 RPM. You know, it's really good off the starts. Besides that, it's really responsive, besides being more fuel economy. So this new car is actually 54 kilograms lighter than the previous F30 and 25%, well, BMW claimed that it's 25% stiffer. So it does aid a lot in handling and it does feel a lot more responsive. Kudos to this B48 engine. So this engine, we have seen it in the previous F series, and it's a really reliable workhorse. It's a really good engine, and it's really nice that BMW transited this into what we see in the entire 3 Series G20 lineup right over here. The car is really responsive. The steering is really nice and light. And you do get quite a lot of power on the low RPMs. You know, it's a very responsive chassis. Yeah, it's a very nice car to drive. Very sporty, and yet very cultured. As you can hear, the cabin is really quiet as well. You know, the noise in here doesn't give you an indication on the speed you're going, so you do really need to keep a lookout on the speed over here when you're driving this car. Cool things if you have the comfort access is the ability to open and unlock the doors from all 4 doors. So the previous F30 had only comfort access on the front doors, but now you can both lock as well as unlock the doors from the rear as well. How cool is that? The good thing about the new G20, the dashboard console rather, is the use of aluminum nose, you know, like for the volume knobs, you know, as well as some areas of the steering wheel. And the good news is that the door handles are now aluminum, and the previous F30 had the issue of sticky door handles, you know, the ones here. So if you park under the sun for long periods of time, those handles gets really sticky and it's pretty annoying. As the F30 volume control knobs previously, they had rubberized edges here, which are really sticky and icky to touch, you know, after you're parking for long periods in the sun. So that's soft now. This is metal, and you get like soft touch material here on the door handle. There's plastic here now, so it's a good thing BMW solved that. As you can see, you have 2 layers of insulation in addition to the regular rubber gasket. For the water seal, you also get a felt-like material here on the edges, on the outer door trims, for soundproofing and damping. You get real exhaust pipes, 2 of them. Yeah man, no exhaust fakery here. Alright, now the previous F30 had like a turn signal with 2 positions. This one now you get 3 positions, like a normal car, so that you do get the center position. So up. So the previous one you have to press up again to turn it off, but now you just put it down to the center, and then yeah, you know, try to like the BMW, they'll be like, wow, this is improvement, you know. Yeah, we are just BMW has just caught back up to like normal turn signals for cars. Yeah. Oh well. You get BMW LED headlamps as standard. Ooh. You get automatic tailgates as standard. Woohoo! Also standard is wireless charging out here in the front, and as well as 2-zone climate control. You get 3-zone climate control around here in the rear seats, as well as 2 USB ports. See these nozzles here on the windscreen wipers? These are where the windscreen wiper fluid is squirted out, and it's actually on the wiper arm itself, so it keeps the water right where it needs to be in front of the blades, rather than squirting out all over the place from the hood area. Neat touch. Alright, so one of the major gripe of the I find on the G20 3 Series is the lack of a dedicated AC button. So the previous F30 had one button around here, where you can just simply turn on and off, toggle with just one hand to turn the AC on and off. So as you can see now, the AC is off and there is no buttons I can find here which I can turn it off except for this little button here, but pressing that brings you to the climate control screen. So it's not like that quick one touch button thingy. So you apparently turn it on, you have to press this one here, and yep, now the air conditioning is turned on. And you can only see the odometer before you turn on the engine. So after you turn on the engine, it all goes off. Yeah. So yep. Another gripe about the G20 is the lack of an adjustable armrest. So the previous F30 has a raisable as well as a adjustable front and back armrest. The one here is fixed. You know, you don't really have much of an option. It's just stuck here and it's just one position. Yep. Alright, so one gripe about the instrument panel of the G20 3 Series as opposed to the F30 is the lack of the unlock button here. So the previous F30 has the hazard button here as well as the door unlock button over here. So you know, if you pull up along say the side of a street and it's just a one-handed affair, you know, you just press both buttons and you have your hazards to warn the cars behind that you're stopping by the side of the road, as well as unlock the doors for your occupants to get in and out. Right, so now it's a two-stage affair. Now you have to press this here, and now the unlock button is over here at the side of the door. So you know, you have to do this and this now instead of just like this previously. So yep, just one minor gripe there. Also, you get a standard electronic tailgate. Yeah, and you can also press the button up here to close the boot, or you can just do a kick again if I get it right. Nope, it doesn't always work all the time, does it?
A few moments later. One eternity later.
Oh, okay, now it works. Alright, if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video. Sean out.
Hello, what can I help you with?
Tell me a joke.
I can't imagine that you're bored. Maybe you haven't yet had the chance to try sport mode.